The Noisy One. At 59 minutes and 59 seconds, silence stopped being a condition and became a creature. The anechoic chamber was supposed to be just a room. Foam wedges, steel door, padded floor. But the longer he stayed inside, the less it felt like space at all. He had read about places like this, quiet enough to drive people out in under an hour. The lab called it a calibration test. The text joked about the unofficial challenge. Nobody made it past 45 minutes without begging to be let out. He had lost track of time somewhere around the half-hour mark. Now his entire world was the thump of his heartbeat, the whisper of blood in his ears, the creak of tendons shifting under skin. Every breath arrived like a miniature earthquake. Then even that began to fade. His body stopped belonging to him. His pulse slowed. The air thinned until each inhalation felt theoretical. He tried to swallow, just to create any kind of noise, but the act vanished before he could perceive it. The room devoured vibration like oxygen. He imagined the technicians outside, watching the digital timer count down. He imagined the world still moving. Then he could not imagine anything at all. There was only the chamber, his body, and the pressure building behind his eyes. A flicker of thought surfaced. What if silence is not empty, but full of something that hates competition? The timer's red light blinked. 1 second left. He braced for the click that would signal success. Time passed. No click arrived. The air thickened instead. The walls inhaled. The floor exhaled. He realized the chamber was breathing with him, but on a delay, as if learning how. The darkness bent, and a ripple passed through the foam like muscle shifting under skin. A vibration pressed into the base of his skull, not heard but felt. Words without sound. Ideas arriving fully formed. Noisy One, why have you come to me? He froze. The thought did not echo. It resonated, a subsonic tremor through bone and memory. The chamber stretched outward into infinity. Where the corners had been, there were now horizons. Above him hung nothing, a sky of absence layered and vast. Before sound there was silence. Before chaos there was rest. You carry noise within you, it must be removed. The Noisy One must be silenced. Shadows moved across that horizon, shapes made of missing light. Each pulse of his heart summoned another. Something studied him, curious and electric. It had no face, no eyes, only the suggestion of being. Then it touched him. Not pressure, not cold, just removal. Wherever it passed, sensation vanished. His right hand, his shoulder, the edge of his jaw. Gone, not numb but unmade. He tried to shout and the silence rushed in like a predator, swallowing the attempt before it existed. Memories peeled away. Laughter, music, his mother's voice, the hiss of rain on pavement. Each dissolved into the vastness, leaving smooth blanks behind. Noise is chaos, the presence thought into him. Silence is peace. I will bring you peace. Then he understood what he stood inside. The chamber was not an experiment. It was a door, a wound in the universe that opened onto the moment before vibration, before creation ever sang its first note. The entity was the keeper of that stillness, infinite and indifferent. He felt himself unravel, thought by thought. His pulse became rhythm. Rhythm became offering. Every cell sang its surrender until only one note of him remained. His name flickering weakly against the void. The being reached for it. Light exploded. The door unsealed with a metallic shriek that felt like the world cracking open. The first hiss of outside air stabbed into his skull. Hinges groaned like thunder. Someone stepped inside, their footfall a cannon shot, their breath a hurricane. he screamed, a raw reflex of re-entry. The sound tore at him, foreign and violent. Outside, the technicians stumbled back. They swore the chamber had stayed utterly still until the final second, when he erupted in that inhuman cry. They said he was unresponsive afterward, eyes open, pulse racing. He does not remember leaving the chamber. Now, in the weeks after, he hides in his bedroom closet, wedged deep between heavy winter coats. The thick fabric hangs around him like padded walls and drinks in what little noise seeps through the door. Even here, every sound claws at his skull. The hum of the light in the next room, the tick of the distant clock, his own breath. The screwdriver trembles in his hand. He knows what must break for peace to come. Pressure, then a wet pop. Welcome back, Noisy One. That was the Noisy One. Yeah, I know this one ran longer than my usual 500 words. Some stories refuse to be rushed. This one needed the extra space. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed it, hit follow and drop a comment. Tell me what part hit you. If you have a story seed of your own, leave it below. I pull my favorites for future episodes. A special thank you to today's contributor, JDUB805. Their seed was, I had an entire dream in a second. If you want your idea turned into something dark, strange, or unsettling, you know what to do. Leave it below. Carl Otto's Dark Anthology, where your nightmares breathe.